Oh, and welcome to our SummerSlam prediction video.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
SummerSlam!
SummerSlam! It's coming up on this Sunday, and we're just going to go over what we think is going to happen, or make our bold predictions. This is the first one we've done in a while.
Yeah, it is.
The last one we did was Extreme Rules.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot going on between that. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Oh, come on! You had a lot of great stuff going on. I mean,
aside from Money in the Bank.
Oh, Money in the Bank was fantastic. I
glorious.
Can't wait till I get that on DVD.
No.
But yeah, I mean, there was some great stuff. I mean, Cena versus R-Truth.
Oh,
Come on!
I am so sad we didn't have to talk about that.
That sells. That really makes lots of money for the company.
Sold tons of.
Or the Cena Miz I Quit.
Oh,
let's pretend that match never happened.
We're not going to talk about that one, please.
So anyway, here we are. We're moving on to Money in the Bank.
I wish it was
We're just talking about Money in the Bank. We're going on to SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, 10 times better. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. They pretty much know SummerSlam's going to be like a one-match show.
They're
building the entire thing. They built Money in the Bank, I mean, pretty much around Cena, Punk, and obviously Money in the Bank match. But here, they're not even hiding the fact. They're like, this is Cena, Punk, and nothing else.
Exactly. Well, if you look at the billing, it's pretty much just...
They might as well have just had that be the only match.
Yeah, it's very bare bones.
I mean, I think there are only 4 matches confirmed for this on the card right now. So granted, they all are interesting.
They're very good.
They're very good matches.
Lots of potential.
A lot of potential here. It's obvious that I think it's going to be like Money in the Bank, where we're going to go into the final hour of the pay-per-view, and we're just going to have the Cena Punk match.
Yeah, I'm wondering how the crowd's going to work for that. I think they're just going to be biding their time, waiting.
Yeah, they're just going to really be waiting for that. So you got 4 matches so far.
Okay.
And a CeeLo Green concert.
Really?
Yeah, there's going to be a CeeLo Green performance, which I'm excited for. I love CeeLo Green.
I didn't know about that.
There's going to be a CeeLo Green performance.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh.
But I mean, I liked his FU song, but that.
Good stuff.
But anyways. Yeah,
anyway,
all right. I'll process that and tell you.
So far, there's only 4 matches confirmed. There is Sheamus versus Mark Henry. There is Beth Phoenix versus Kelly Kelly. Kelly Kelly, the Divas champion. There. We'll talk about that when we get to that match. And there's Christian Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title with the No Holds Barred match.
Is this like the 5th match they've had?
This is actually going to be the 4th straight pay-per-view.
Okay.
And it's going to be the 5th time they fought each other for the title. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah, okay.
I.e., this needs to end.
I'm done with it.
The statue of how long you can drag out a feud has run up on this. It's been good stuff.
I'll talk about it later, but yeah.
And then, of course, the main event of the evening will be the WWE Championship Undisputed Unification match.
We've never seen this before.
We've never seen a unification. We've never seen there be 2 world champions, especially when, the WCW and the WWF title were both floating around the company. That never happened. There were never 2 world champions.
No.
Alright. And that's going to be Cena versus Punk with Triple H as the special rep.
Triple H.
Alright. So, as we said, there's only 4 matches on this card.
So there's a lot of speculation that we can worry about.
Matches we might see added, and we're not going to go into making predictions on these, because I guess making a prediction that you might see this match is enough.
Yeah, there's plenty of potential.
I could see them possibly adding Dolph Ziggler and Alex Riley for the U.S. title.
That could be a good one, especially coming off of this last Raw. Yeah. There's a feud between him and Vicky, so there could be a chance we'll see their final breakup along with,
Yeah, I'm just surprised that they didn't make that already if they're going to do it there. Because I'm a firm believer that you should make the card fully announced when you go into the pay-per-view.
But no one cares. No one cares, Cal.
I care!
I know you care, but
if there were titles being defended, I would be,
I would care, but does the general audience care? I don't know. That's hard to say.
I think they care more about, having Dolph Ziggler versus Alex Riley on the card than at what was it, Capital Punishment? Or as a special attraction, here's Jack Swagger versus Evan Bourne for the 50th time.
His I'm sure the hardcore fans appreciate it.
Yeah.
We always appreciate knowing what we're going to be buying.
And what else could be?
But
I think other things that might be added. I could see them maybe adding a feud with Ezekiel Jackson and Cody Rhodes.
That's got a lot of potential. I wonder if Ted DiBiase will have any play.
Probably. DiBiase's been running around with Rhodes for a while. I'm a little behind on SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't know much that's going on.
I need to catch up on some SmackDown. I think if I just get a day where I haven't if I don't have anything going on, I might just catch up on some SmackDown.
Do you think they might have anything with Miz or Del Rio?
Miz, I could see Miz having something going on. I could see him probably more like a promo or a segment.
Probably.
The only person I could see Miz having a match with really would be Mysterio, and I'm not sure if Mysterio's legitimately hurt or not.
Yeah, that's questionable. I don't know, especially when he's planning to fight for the championship.
Yeah, because they announced that he's going to have a title shot on Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes. I could see them, he's a little... I know he kind of tweaked his knee a bit at a house show.
Yeah.
So, and
that's the word.
It's his knee where he had the 5 surgeries on it, so it could be anything.
Ooh, we'll see how long that career lasts.
Well,
I was gonna say I could see Triple H doing a couple promos, making matches, maybe at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, he could do that. That actually might be what they would do with that. It's like Triple H, he kind of just has been going and being very hands-on in his new role. I can see him just going, all right, I'm the COO, so I'm going to have a title match that I'm going to make right now. That's their ultimate saving throw for we need another match. Triple H is making it.
Exactly, that works.
All right, so let's get down to some specific matches right now.
To the business.
The business.
Woo.
So the match I think is probably going to open the show is going to be Sheamus versus Mark Henry.
Yeah, I think that's legit.
Considering I don't think they open it with a Divas match.
No.
Or
they gotta save
a world title match.
I think they'll save the Divas match right before Punk and Cena. Probably.
We'll see when they do it.
But
so yeah, Sheamus versus Mark Henry.
I'm excited for this because I like that Sheamus is turning face.
Sheamus is a face.
Woo!
Mark Henry has been the unstoppable monster.
I think it's set up for a really good fight.
Yeah, so I guess the question is who needs this boost more? Sheamus, as he's undergoing a face turn, gets a big push as being the one to stop the monster, or Mark Henry, who is just been on a rampage. Who needs its momentum more?
This is really hard to say because when you look at SmackDown, they're hurting for faces, and they don't have very high-level heels, so it's hard to really say.
Yeah.
How they're gonna both come out on top from this. They might be able to keep the feud going afterwards, but
I think that someone needs to win this match because I think, in my opinion, whoever wins this is kind of going to be the unofficial #1 contender because I don't think they can do.
Who else on SmackDown?
I don't think unless they do some funky stuff with the Money in the Bank case.
Well, if we do that, then if we think about it that way, then chances are Christian will lose the championship. And then we'll probably have Mark Henry versus Orton if Mark Henry wins against Sheamus. So.
Yeah. Or likewise, if Sheamus wins, you'd likely have Sheamus versus Christian.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Sheamus could get a face run with the title.
Yeah, then we'd have Orton versus Mark Henry.
What would Orton do then? That's a good question. What would Orton do? All right. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna go with Mark Henry in this match for the purpose of he's been a monster. And I feel like since he's been looking very strong lately, you need to keep that momentum going just a little bit longer. At least, if you can give him a win here, then you could at least have him as a credible world title contender.
Fair.
And then you could at least have someone in the title picture and give him, one title match.
That's true. We have seen Sheamus versus Orton a couple times before, so I'm kind of guessing Mark Henry for this one as well.
And then that'd be 2 faces as well if it was.
2 faces.
And they seem like they avoid doing double face matches as much as. Double face matches are really saved for the major things. Like if they had a double face match at SummerSlam, which I would say that the Punk Cena is face versus face.
Face versus face.
Or at least tweener versus face.
Yeah, exactly. That's debatable too.
Yeah, you could argue what exactly Punk is right now. I'll go with he's a tweener.
Yeah, definitely a
Tweener leaning face.
Mm-hmm. Well, it gives the people what they want.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mark Henry in this match, just because I feel like he's come so far. He's been a complete monster, and if you just have him lose here,
yeah.
it kind of just stops his momentum dead in its tracks, and then he can't really go anywhere.
Who else would he feud with after that? He just kind of fall to the
He would just
side.
go back to where Mark Henry is normally.
Sexual chocolate, maybe?
Nah, it's sexual, baby. Ooh, yeah!
Anyways.
Alright, so we're both in agreement with Mark Henry.
Sure.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the Divas match. Divas match!
Okay, I can already say that Beth Phoenix needs to win this match. That's the only way it's going to happen. I mean, to legitimize her heel run, that's the only way it's going to happen.
To legitimize the Divas title, which then
exactly. We need, I need this. I need to see it.
There are many... I need to do this kind of... It looks funky with the music there. Anyway, there are a lot of things that could happen at SummerSlam that I'd be like, oh, that's interesting, but I don't think I would get mad about. If Kelly cleanly beats Beth Phoenix, I think that would make me mad.
I don't think that's even possible. When she came and ran her over on this week's Raw, I was like, that doesn't even seem credible. That doesn't, no. It can't happen.
I don't hate Kelly. She's a very, very lovely lady.
Yeah, she's just a cheerleader, though.
But she can't, she's a really bad wrestler.
She's just a face for everybody to admire and, you know.
She's the pretty face everyone can get behind.
Exactly, but this needs to happen. Beth Phoenix needs to win.
Yeah, I think Beth...
No contest.
No, I would definitely take Beth. If I was booking, Beth would win.
Yeah, unless there's shenanigans that go down. But I will be really upset if that even happens.
Yeah, as I said, if there's some kind of shenanigans, I'd buy it. But if Kelly walks in there and cleanly beats Beth Phoenix 1, 2, 3, it has never been more obvious that wrestling is fake.
Moving on.
I think we're going to start a new video for the 2 title matches, because we're at about 12 and a half minutes, and we're going to definitely talk about Cena Orton for longer than the YouTube time limit will allow us to talk about.
For sure.
So we're going to stop this here, and we will see you back with part 2 for the 2 world title matches.
Stay tuned.